However, it's been a while. 2026 has been crazy. Like, we are now April 24th and so much has happened. I quit my job and I'm currently now on my break in between jobs, and it's quite a short break, so I thought I should document this break because not many chances you get a break after you start working. I have worked for about 4+ years now, so it's about 2 weeks break before I start work again in my new place. And praise God that I got a new job that is coming up, and also my colleagues bought me a vinyl player for my farewell gift. Shout out to you guys know who you are, guys. The 5 of you guys, thanks so much for the vinyl player. But now I don't have a vinyl at home, so I'm gonna have to go get it just to test it out. Yeah, I know that I have another thing to buy now. I think the vlog hasn't seen my cat yet. Let me show you my cat. Obi! Hey vlog, this is my cat. Say hi, Obi. Say hi to the vlog. Obi. His name is Obi. It's my co-worker's friends. It's from my co-worker's friend's house. He was fighting with another cat, so they had to separate him. So this is him. Try to get away from me. Okay, bye. Hey guys, I'm back home now. Oh boy. I'm gonna show you what I bought just now at the vinyl store and at a cute shop. So I bought this pouch, really soft, to put my camera. I've been wanting a pouch to put my makeup stuff when I travel, so I also bought this super cute fluffy pouch. My cat keeps hissing now. See this cat. Okay, and also got my friend a gift for her birthday. I'm very bad at gifting, so this is me trying. Let me show you which vinyl I got. I've been thinking which one to buy, and I couldn't film in the record store because it says no cameras and videos allowed. So guess what? I bought the Olivia Dean one. Well, I didn't know how expensive vinyl is, and I'm probably just gonna stick with this for a long time. I'm gonna try and listen to this later and see if it's good on the vinyl player. I don't know how to set up my vinyl player. I will try that in a bit. Yeah, the art of blowing. I think this is a good choice, right? Because I was really stuck in between Claro, but it didn't have the album that I wanted. Lainey didn't have the deluxe version that I wanted. I wanted Rosie so badly, Rosé, the one from Blackpink. But it was so expensive. It was 300 plus, 400 plus. I was no, maybe not. And I was also thinking about even the not so popular ones are also expensive. I think because maybe they don't really have that many stocks for them, that's why it's expensive. So then I think the safest option is this, because it's hard. Every song is nice in this album, so I don't have to skip a song, that kind of thing, because I don't think you can do it on a vinyl player. So I'm gonna try and test this out later. Okay, this is the record. This is the suitcase style record player. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if it works. It should work. Turn it on. It's dinner time. I make some udon with minced pork. Yay!
Very specific area of the Isle of Skye.
造谣说我是煞星，还说我家邪恩图报。你们说是两只白眼狼。说什么你啊？你这个臭丫头，你把嘴给我放干净点！你才是猪呢！你们全家都是猪，活该你这个杀猪人！
太饱。
Hello。
Guys, we are at near Petaling Street. We are scouting location for Sarah's shoot.
Yes。这个好好吃，你来。
后面你看的。Good morning, Obi. Hi vlog, it's Monday and it's the first Monday in a long time that I don't have to work. It'll be a whole week of break before I start my next job, and just taking it really slow and chill today. I woke up late. Yeah, one of my colleagues was saying like it's really hard to wake up when you're not working, and it's true, it's really true. I woke up just because my cat was meowing for food, and then I fed him and I went back to sleep, and then I woke up at like 11ish because I had a whole full day out yesterday to like scout for like shooting location with my friends. So whole day of walking under the sun, and today I just don't feel like going out anymore because it's so hot outside. And yeah, last night I was scrolling and I saw this post on Substack, and it resonated with me so well, and I thought I should share with the vlog. It's about it started like this. This Substack's title is "The space you're trying to rush through might be the story itself." It says how we have a habit of treating our life like a waiting room. We're always waiting for something to happen, for the happiness to be there. Let me read a few lines from it. Yeah, one of the titles is "The Urgency of the In-Between." So there's a particular kind of restlessness that lives in uncertain seasons. It's not sadness exactly, it's more like impatience. A low-level hum of not yet that runs underneath everything. You're not unhappy, you're just acutely aware that things haven't settled yet. yet the questions outnumber the answers. That you are somewhere between who you were and who you are going to be, and that gap is deeply uncomfortable to inhabit. So you try to move through it faster, you make plans to get to the other side. And you always tell yourself, like, once I finish this, once I decide that, once I figure out something, I will be able to breathe and things will make sense and the story will start. But the story is already happening in the in-betweens, and you just skip the pages that you are currently on. And I resonated with it a lot because I guess my life has really defined chapters of where I'm always like, I always tend to be like, okay, I'll wait and it will all go well once I reach that end. And it's always rushing to hurry to something instead of noticing on the journey that I'm currently at. And because of that, I move through the days on autopilot, waiting for that chapter to end, so that when it does end, and then you realize that the thrill wasn't as high as you expected, and you realize that you weren't really there for it, and you were present in body and absent attention, already half living in the next thing. So this girl was also talking about how she was thinking about this idea of moving to New York, but now she just moved to Vancouver, and she spent so much time waiting to feel at home rather than actually trying to be here and rushing to like for the next place, the next chapter, instead of like you know the feeling of like, oh, you're in the waiting room, you're not there yet, but that's just like not living in the present. It's like maybe we should learn how to stay instead. So another part that she mentioned is staying in the room instead of thinking it as a waiting room. So of like trying to learn how to stay, to make the place a home instead of like fantasizing that your next chapter is your home, and to actually be present in the uncertain season instead of spending them with one foot already out of the door, and to let the questions be questions without immediately trying to answer them. To trust that the chapter you're in is doing something to you even when you can't see what it is. And I resonated with it a lot because I'm quite I would say an anxious person, and I try to rush things, and I'm always like, I find it hard to stay in the present and to like make the present home instead of having that urgency that, okay, I will do this once I reach this goal, I will do this once I do that, like it's in this other chapter. But it's the uncertainty and in the staying in the current that I guess, the in-betweens that actually grows us, because that's where it's really uncomfortable and it's really uncertain, and that's where like you realize that where you put your trust in. And like I will put the substack link in the video below, and she also had another article, which is the one that I landed on her substack page, which is called Why Do I Always Want to Be Somewhere I'm Not, which is also I'm so like hooked on this article. And this is what I've been reading the last night until like 1 a.m. Because it's so like powerful in a way where we like always find it really hard to stay and to make okay, so one of the phrases like this, I'm not really good at articulating most of the time, so I'm trying to be better. But okay, so one of the phrase that she writes is, Robert Holden writes, okay, until you give up the idea that happiness is somewhere else, it will never be where you are. I was like, wow. don't think the answer is to never move. I don't think the answer is to stay in one place forever and call it growth. I think the answer is subtler and harder than that. It's learning to tell the difference between moving towards something and moving away from yourself. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, like the substacks that I was reading yesterday. It was really good. Painted the walls of my kitchen yesterday, so one thing done for my to-do list. Today I'm gonna go thrifting with my friend at my favorite place, Japan, and because I'm gonna see if there's like any frames that I could buy, like small ones, and then I'll start like putting it on the wall, and yeah. For the hall, got frames. Oh, this one $6. Oh, 我放这个布哎。Obi, excuse me.
哦，这个真
喂
晒很美。
，left side 没来，因为那个黑白的照片。I feel like
你很 cute，你在里面。
B $3 frame, $3 frame. Cloth also $3. Total $9. Cat is not free. Cat is free. Morning vlog. I had a really good time with my friend for dinner at my place yesterday, and we had a long conversation and until almost midnight. And today is one of my last rest day because I'm going for camp tomorrow. So then I'll be out of town, and then I come back and then I'll have to start my work. One of my to-do list is to go to the museum. So I'll be going to the art museum that I love.